Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Asmaniac. I am the Asman. You may call me as. And it's time for a little bit of World of Warcraft Classic. Hello there. So, little bit of backstory for this, I guess. I originally started streaming because I just wanted to record the hardcore challenge. I started doing hardcore. That was what originally got me in to the whole thing. And that's what started it all, really, was the hardcore challenge. And I decided, I don't know, I kind of miss it. I've not played World of Warcraft Classic since close to the end of Wrath, I guess would be the best way to put it. So I thought I'd give it a go. This is only going to be a short stream because it's quite late at night, probably talking an hour and a half, 2 hours at the most, and then I need to go to bed. But yeah, no, we will see where this takes us. I have randomized my hardcore character, although it might not look like it. I did a D8 roll. I'll just show you the thing, and I basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I rolled a 6, and then I rolled, used a random number generator to generate a class from 1 to 5, and rolled 5. I probably should have done that on stream, but never mind. I'm not going to redo the character because I love the Forsaken. I think they're a great race, and I also love playing Warlock, as anyone that has seen any of my streams will know. I am a big Warlock fan. My main is a Warlock. So we're going to get started, and we're going to see how far we can live on our... See how much I'm not going to say professional Warlock player, but certainly I know Warlock, particularly Demo Lock in retail, like the back of my hand. So we'll see if I'm any good with vanilla Warlock, which I have never played. So this should be interesting. Here we go. Sit a little bit in the middle a bit more.
Bound to the iron will of the tyrant Lich King, the vast, unhinged armies of the Scourge seek to eradicate all life on Azeroth. Led by the Banshee Sylvanas Windrunner, a group of renegades broke away from the Scourge and freed themselves of the Lich King's domination. Known by some as the Forsaken, this group fights a constant battle, not only to retain its freedom from the Scourge, but also to slaughter those who would hunt them as monsters. With Sylvanas as their Banshee Queen, the Forsaken have built a dark stronghold beneath the ruins of Lordaeron's former capital city. This hidden Undercity forms a sprawling labyrinth that stretches beneath the haunted woods of the Tirisfal Glades. Though the very land is cursed, the zealous humans of the Scarlet Crusade still cling to their scattered holdings, obsessed with eradicating the undead and retaking their homeland. Convinced that the primitive races of the Horde can help them achieve victory over their enemies, the Forsaken have entered an alliance of convenience. Harboring no true loyalty for their new allies, they will go to any lengths to ensure their dark plans come to fruition. As one of the Forsaken, you must massacre any who pose a threat to the new order, human, undead, or otherwise.
realised I'm muted. What a bell end. So yeah, I'm going to need to set up my add-ons. Bear with me. Self-found adventure. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm going self-found, by the way. That's a thing. Add-ons. Have I got everything? I've got dominoes on. Hang on, what have we got? Right, voice over. Options, show minimap, button, lock position. No, that's fine. Yeah, I've got a voiceover mod, because I've heard that's really good. Atlas loot, we'll stick over there. Deadly boss mods, we'll stick over there. Hopefully we won't have to do anything there. Dominoes, we're going to need to go into in a minute. Questy, we need to keep. Hardcore add-on, we can probably get rid of. Oh, beg pardon. Because... Right, repair, I want everything. Everything. Not Battlemaster. Banker, Spirit Healer, I don't care about that much. Class Trainer, Trivial Quest, Profession Trainer. Yeah, we'll go for professions. I think tailoring, enchanting, I think is our best option. Vendors. Oh, we're not going to bother with vendors. Okay, so dominoes. We need to. Oh god, that's a lot of action bars. Oh right, okay. Actually, before I do that, right. Options. Graphics. Can I... Can we go higher than that, or will that cause us problems? If I do that, will that fuck everything? That's not me. Right, so that's that. Now, dominoes. Right, XP bar can go up there. Action bar 1 can go here. Action bar 2 can go here. Cool. No, actually, action bar 1 can go here. Action bar 2 can go here. Bar 3 can go there. That can move up there. Bags and menu can stay down there. Size... No, we still want 12, but we want... columns. Right. Let's see how many of these we can... Density... Ooh, no. No. Alright. Then we'll go for this. Go with... 4. Cool. And then what? Oh no. That's not gone correctly. Columns 3. Yep, that's right. Right, where's this? I feel like that's enough. Let's do columns 3 and move this one over here. And then we will go... Hey, Bad Bunny Gaming! Yeah, I've not been... How you been? I have not been on very much. I kind of took an extended break for a while due to real life issues. Nothing terrible, just super busy. But yeah, I've not really been doing very much. Why has that stayed where it is? I might get rid of the hardcore add-on actually, because I don't need it, because I'm on a hardcore server. Don't need all the things existing all the time either. Yeah, I might actually get rid of the thing. Right, cast bar I need. Pet bar. Nope, that's not the pet bar. Nope, I've failed. Yeah, no, I just... I felt like I was trying to put a lot of pressure on myself to be successful streaming, and the more pressure I put on myself, the less successful I was. So I just kind of went, no, for a bit. So I'm just I'm doing as and when. Today I'm only going to be on for like an hour and a half, because I got work tomorrow. How have you been? You did the same. You did the same. You quit the streaming for a bit as well, did you? That's bad. I took a long break to get some work done. Yeah, sometimes you need to. Oh, hello. What was that? That was a thing. I don't know what that is because I was on restream, so I can't see my alerts. Hang on. Because I'm on restream, I can't, because I'm streaming to YouTube as well. I'm not a qualified driving instructor after closing my retail business. Didn't have time for jack shit. Yeah, now, money is always an issue. Because you're always... Oh, wait. I am now a qualified driving instructor. After closing my retail business. Oh, nice. Nice. I've always wondered about driving instructor. Because it seems like such a great job as long as you can get the business. But the fear of not being able to get the business would scare the living bejesus out of me. Right, I think that's set up. He says with, what's that? Oh, that's Atlas. Move that over there. I've got another, no I haven't, no, that's just Questy, being Questy. I think that's fine. Can I kinda want, and I know this is gonna piss people off, but I'm insane. Business is hard no matter the industry, but there'll be plenty of learners until we get autonomous cars. Yeah. And I'm not sure that will ever be a thing, if I'm honest. Autonomous cars, I'm sure they'll exist, but they'll be super expensive, for a start. And also, I feel like most governments don't want autonomous cars. Will this work? Reducing the UI scale. With no, of course not. Why would it work? That would be silly, wouldn't it? I hope not, because they're a nightmare and they scare me. It's not so much that they scare me. My issue is, well, I've got two issues. One, I think governments really just want to fine us for doing stuff wrong. If the machine does stuff wrong, they can't give us a speeding ticket because the machine decided to go faster than we told it to. So I don't think it's ever going to be a thing, because it would eliminate things like that. So I genuinely don't think that that's ever going to be a thing, if I'm honest. Okay. Second of all this AI stuff does worry me. I'm not a big, anti-AI guy. I'm not a big pro-AI guy. But, as a thing, recently, around where I am, they've recently installed AI speed cameras that are meant to be able to tell how fast you're going, average speed, whether or not you're eating stuff, whether or not you're on the phone, whether or not you're scratching your ass whilst you're driving. But, my experience of AI is that the majority of AI doesn't even know how many fingers a human has. So why are we entrusting the robotic brains with these things? I just don't really get why it's a thing. I've never seen AI art that has not been obviously AI art. It's lots of faith is being put in this ludicrous ludicrous idea, and I don't really understand why. Oh, someone else just hit 60. I need to find options for feckin' dominoes. No, not that one. I want docked bars inherently. No. Show empty buttons. That's what we want. Yeah, the idea is that they can eliminate speeding, which will reduce accidents. Just under half of all drivers on the road speed more than 10 miles over the limit. AI not yet equipped to make on-the-spot decisions to avoid the unexpected. It can do something it hasn't seen done before. Humans can. We are smart. Well, yeah. Well, this is the thing: is that it's very. What am I? I'm doing something wrong. Ah! Right, so that's on. So now we need to deactivate all of these other action bars. Because we've got a load of action bars in the middle of the screen. Profile, progress, bars. Configure bars. Configure bars. Close. How do we... middle click or shift click to hide? Aha! Excellent. Right, so that should hopefully now... Yes! Ah! Sorted it. So will yet focus on the massive bars. Yeah, no, it's an issue. I am going to turn off the hardcore add-on. Because I don't think I need it, because I've already got... Reload UI. I've already got... I'm on the hardcore servers, so it doesn't matter. What's this? Atlas, fork... Right, you go up there. No, you go up there. No. Son of a bitch. Unlock window. Make that a tiny thing. Because I don't want things. Right. What else do I need? Oh, I need you down here, don't I? Hang on. Right. Unlock. Move frame. Unlock frame. Frame. Unlock frame. Yeah, this is probably something I should have done before I... Right, I think that's okay. I think that's okay as a UI. That is a terrible map, though. Options. Add-ons. Sexy map. Go. That's fine. There we go. Right. Let's have a crack at doing hardcore Warlock. It has been about 3 years since I have... Is it about 3 years? It's been a while since I have played classic World of Warcraft. So we'll see how this goes.
Time you woke up. We were ready to toss you into the fire with the others, but it looks like you made it. I am Mordo, the caretaker of the Crypt of Deathnell, and you are the Lich King's slave no more. Speak with Shadow Priest Sarvis in the chapel at the base of the hill. He will tell you more of what you must know.
Again, I keep meaning to check it out. It's just called voiceover. You can get one for retail that is called Chatty NPCs. It's not quite as good, but it's close. Sometimes you can tell, you know, that people have the same voice and stuff, but it's close. It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, that's a buff. So that needs to go there. Do I really need that? Probably not. Probably don't need a stabby on the action bar. I was just saying, yeah, no, I find that, like, people... I don't know. I think people have too much faith in, like...
No other race on Azeroth has suffered as much as
technology
our
is a
people,
thing.
To laugh in the face of death has become second nature for all of us.
No, I'm gonna...
Dead HM must have been quite a shock. Waking up in the crypt with only the cold and Mordo to greet you. I
believe...
see the confusion on your face. Let me try to explain our situation to you. We have been freed from the control of the Lich King by our new leader, Lady Sylvanas.
Thank you, Bad Bunny.
The Dark Lady.
I appreciate the lurk. Have a good food time.
Humanity who dog our every step. We Forsaken are at war with the Lich King's army of the Scourge, necromantically raised armies of the Undead, foul beasts of the north, and tormented specters. The northern part of the village has become overrun with the mindless ones, and they must be destroyed. Destroy them. Show them no mercy, our former brothers and sisters, as they might be. The fallen are nothing but the Lich King's slaves.
Greetings, child. I can see that you are still young in the ways of the Warlock. Power still eluding your grasp. I can sense your eagerness to learn, and you will learn. There is no strength in ignorance. Knowledge is our greatest power. Through its application, we can control the chaotic magics and beings of the void, bending them to our will. I will show you how to bind a servant to your will. But first, you must bring me 3 skulls of the rattle cage skeletons near the abandoned smithy.
Nice. Ooh, chain vest, completely useless. Right, so we want our... I believe that's the quest for the imp, so we really want to kill these rattle cage skeletons first. Somebody just buffed me. Cool. We really want to kill the rattle cage skeletons first, if we can. Because we want our imp as soon as possible. We do not want to be... Oh, we resisted. Ah, shitbags. Oh, no. Oh, these guys are level 3 and I'm level 1. This might be... Loud noises! Hello, Dimage, how are you? Thank you for the loud noises. Oh god. This is painful. I forgot the rattle cage skeletons are level 3. Do I get a skull? I do get a skull though. Right. There's a rattle cage skeleton there, but I need to back off to maximum range. That's a hell of a range. Got him. Right, come on, die. And one more for the road. Hey, there we go. That's 2 rattle cage skeletons. So one more. We're going to need to let the old mana recharge first, though. Gonna have to play fairly... Because I'd really like, I'm fine, thanks, having a well break with some Timberborn. I have no idea what Timberborn is. Please do educate me upon the nature of this particular game. Let's... Stabby. Stabby. City building game, but with beavers. Ha! I like the sound of that. That sounds amazing. That sounds like a game my wife would play. What's it called? Timberborn. I'm going to have to make a note of that. Right, let's go and get my imp, because I don't want to be wandering around without an imp. Oh dear. How have you been anyway? Right, let's get my imp as quickly as possible.
I'm listening. Though you are still untested and young in your learning, you have proven that you possess sufficient ability to master the summoning and binding of an imp. Do not be deceived by an imp's size. Though it lacks physical strength, it possesses powers and a cleverness that will serve you well. Attend me carefully, adventurer, for I will not repeat this lesson, and I will leave its mastery to you.
I haven't put Will of the Forsaken on my bars, and I haven't put Cannibalize on my bars. because I'm a fool. Right. Overworked and not enough candy, as always. You see, any candy at all is too much candy for me.
Tending to our wounded warriors,
Diabetes is a thing.
armor and clothes, and assisting Shadow Priest Sarvis with whatever else he might need. From the look
So,
of it,
Chaos
he can
Reaper,
assist in
hello.
service also.
Lots of people have turned up
Ones, if
tonight. Well, I've not got that many viewers, obviously, but
peace, and I've no doubt you do. Perhaps I can help. I'm running out of paws and wings, and if you bring me some, I'll find some armor for you. You'll find a good number of wolves and bats to the south.
okay, that was everything. Overworks and not enough candy as always. Yeah, due to diabetes, any amount of candy is too much candy. Hello, Chaos Reaper, welcome in. Not even wifey in a bath watching as it used to be. No, she's out at the moment. She is, I believe she's at Nando's with her brother. I stayed at home to look after the Sprogler, who is now in bed. So, no, unfortunately, she's not in the bath, nor is she sending me pictures of her in the bath. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Chaos Reaper, welcome in. It has been a minute. That is now 3 people that have turned up today that I haven't heard or seen from and except when I was at my peak streaming. So, hello and welcome back. And oh no! I don't need to kill any more Alkay skeletons. Let's not pick fights we don't need to. Oh, I really need to. Okay, what have I just done? I've just like learnt the imp ability and then not summoned an imp and gone out and continued fucking shadow blasting. Shadow blasting, that sounds ruder than I was going for. Right, let's get an imp out. I wonder what he's going to be called. Jeff. Steve. Clarence. Zorham. Alright. That needs to be up a little bit more because I have a pet there. Right, let's move frame. Let's lock that. Yeah, that's fine that that's a little bit lower. That doesn't matter. Let's go back. Do we have stuff? We have 22 copper. That's probably not enough stuff. I can get 9 copper from that. No, I'm not going to go back yet. I'm going to finish killing the zombies and the... yeah, I'm going to finish killing the zombies. Why is the thing not attacking me? Ease on defensive. Your pack will only attack enemies that attack you. Oh, so I've got... Oh, yeah, this is classic, isn't it? So there's not an assist button. Which is annoying. So I need to manually get him to attack, really.
Too far away. I'm out of range.
Nice. Yeah, we'll gather resources. A debate I am having with myself is do I... Hat! Ange, hello there! Welcome in, I must now hat. The hatting of the hat. Hello! How are we? Oh, I need to put on the hat timer, hang on. Hat timer, we will go for 10 minutes. Hang on. 10 minutes. Go! Right. There are no more people. Like, I do one hardcore stream, and everyone turns up. I've been streaming retail, and I've had no one in here, and now I've had 4 people that I haven't seen in... Oh... or heard from in I don't know how long. The unicorn hat is not adjusting correctly. There we go. Right, now. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, professions. Do I go tailoring enchanting like a good boy, like I'm supposed to, or... Haven't been around Twitch all month, to be honest. May is busy as fuck for me, so I took a little break. Well, why not? Why not? I took a break for about a year. Do I go for something like mining herbalism, just so I can sell the stuff. I can vendor all the... Oh, no. I can vendor all the gathering materials. Because I am self-found. I am self-found hardcore. So... it's because I can't catch your streams. I'm from Canada. Canada! Do love a bit of Canada. I do tailoring and chanting. I probably will. I'm just play the long game with it. Because I might unself-found if I hit 60. I mean, I'll probably die. I've not got to maximum level with a character yet. So I will probably die. So it's not really something to be too worried about.
I'm out of range.
To be fair, Chaos Reaper, I have not done that many streams. I was just explaining to Bad Bunny, who was here a minute ago, I pretty much stopped streaming for quite a while. I was doing reasonably well. I was sitting a solid sort of like, haha, improvement. It looks shit, but improvement. I stopped streaming probably for about 4 or 5 months, and now I'm only streaming like very intermittently. This is the first time I think I've streamed twice in 1 week for probably a couple of years. It was just I was pushing myself to like try and stream, and it was getting to me if I couldn't, and I was making it a priority when other things needed to be a priority, and it was fucking with my mental health, because I was letting it be something it wasn't, if you know what I mean. So now I just stream whenever, and what happens. If I get a whole bunch of people in, spectacular. If I don't get a whole bunch of people in, I'll talk to myself, and then I'll upload the VOD to YouTube. Although I'm now also stream on YouTube. I'm restreaming now. I'm streaming to both. Are you going to play Mock Classic? No! Absolutely not. Okay, so I've discovered a thing about myself, if I'm honest. I am not a person of Classic. I'm only doing hardcore for Classic. I'm not going back to Classic properly ever again, I don't think. Because my issue is this. I don't have a lot of time. I have a full-time job, I have a wife, I have a child. These are all things I refuse to neglect. I also have some other responsibilities, which I'm not going to get into on here. Suffice to say that I can't really reliably raid. And in Classic, raiding or PvP is the only endgame, and I will be cold and dead in the ground before I PvP. At least make that my main thing. I don't mind a little bit of PvP here and there, but I'd never make it my main thing. So, because I can't raid, and that is basically the only end game in Classic, I'm always like behind the curve. So, like in retail, my main thing is delves now. I'm a delve person. And, I've got my main Warlock up to 665 eye level, just doing delves. My Druid 655, I think, and I've now started a DK, and I'm having a whale of a time. And I'm logging on, I'm doing some delves, doing mount runs, I'm fucking about with whatever else is going on. I'm really into the horrific visions at the moment, because they are there's a mount for 40,000 currency of whatever it is, corrupted memories or whatever, and I want that. I'm up to, I think, 18,000 at the moment. I didn't really do much Visions last week. I also want the Fell cycle as well, which is cool. But yeah, so because if they introduced Delves into Classic, I would consider it, because Mop is actually my favourite expansion. Mop was my favourite expansion because of the class balance, because I really felt that Mop was the first expansion where you could play any class and it didn't matter. And that's another thing that I don't pay any attention to, is the meta. I know if I went back to Classic, I'd just be slaughtered. A man of culture, it really was. Yeah, I loved Mop because the class balance was fantastic. It felt like, Mop felt like a place World of Warcraft could have ended. Because it felt complete. If you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm glad it didn't, because otherwise we'd have never got Delves. But, yeah, I really liked Mop. I'd be interested to see what they do with it with Classic, because they made a few modifications to stuff when Wrath hit. Was the last time I played Classic, so I am looking forward to that. But I'm not going to play it realistically. I don't have time. I barely have time to play the characters that I have on retail. I'm doing this because, I don't know, I fancied a bit of a change, and the hardcore challenge was the original reason why I got into streaming in the first place. I was just recording my back in the days before there was a hardcore add-on, before there were hardcore servers, you had to record your hardcore attempts and send your videos to an adjudicator who would then make you like officially you've completed the Hardcore Hall of Fame on a website somewhere. I can't remember, but
it is unfortunate that the Scourge cannot be brought into the fold. Their large numbers will be useful in the battles ahead. But they will not join us, so we have no choice but to destroy them. While you were off dealing with the mindless Scourge, this scroll arrived for you. I would think it's some matter of importance, as it seems it bears the seal of the Warlock trainer Maximilian. I would take some time to read it before heading out again.
You've shown your potential to the Forsaken under normal circumstances, adventurer. Now let's see you under pressure. The Rattlecage skeletons, more mindless minions of the Lich King, are a tougher foe than the zombies you have faced thus far. Again, thin their numbers and prove yourself to the Forsaken. Do not tarry. When you are done, speak to me again.
So I just let the voiceover add-on finish. They're making a Legion remix. Yeah, I heard about that. That's exciting. I think for me, it's hard for me to pick between Mop and Legion, because I didn't play Legion. The only experience I have of Legion is going back and leveling characters in Legion. I'm leveling my Death Knight at the moment in Legion, which I love. Because I'm told Death Knight was the best class haul. I've done the Druid one, and I've done part of the Warlock one, and I've done the Mage one. But I really want the unholy class mount, the big green skeletal dragon thing. I love the look of that. I'm excited for Legion Remix, but now I'm doing a DK in regular retail. I don't know what I'm gonna do in Remix. I really don't. So I'm not sure what class hall is next class hall. I keep thinking about leveling a warrior, but I'm told the warrior class hall ain't all that. So I don't know. They've already posted about quality of lifestyle coming from Repris. Is nice because that was a big thing back then. I have a retail on the back burner for now because I've done all I wanted to on there, so I'm just waiting for Mop. That's fair enough. Do Shaman. Shaman! Never played a Shaman. Not even once. No, that's a lie. Played a Shaman in Wrath. I had a Shaman in Wrath, I had a healer Shaman in Wrath. And then I think I was playing the healer Shaman. I was leveling it when Cataclysm launched, and then I started a Druid. So it never got to full potential. I played when Legion launched. Yeah, I wish I'd come back during Legion. Because I left after Mop. Because I didn't like the idea of a time travel storyline. If I'm honest. Because that's what WoD seemed like. And I thought, no, I can't be bothered with that. Oh no, I left because I went to play Star Wars The Old Republic. Because that launched when just before WOD. But I do wish I had been there for Legion, because Legion sounds amazing.
Adventurer in your desire for more Warlock knowledge.
Tainted Scroll.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
I mentioned a slave still being a slave, no matter the master. Do you remember? We both know that it is that type of control, that type of power, that now drives us. We seek to have creatures serve us. We know we are more powerful and deserve more respect than others give us. And so now we look to take it. I will be your ally in this struggle. The struggle for our own freedom. Freedom to seek our own allegiances. When you feel ready, return to me and I will teach you all I know.
Let's see what we can learn off of him. What have we got? Immolate. Let's get that for 10 silver. I love playing the Demon Hunter when it came out. Okay, so controversial thing. I pretty much won't ever play a Demon Hunter. Because I really don't like playing elves. Something feels wrong to me when I play an elf. I did have a Night Elf Druid back in the day because I wanted to play a Druid and you had to be a Night Elf if you wanted to play, if you were Alliance and wanted to play a Druid. I briefly had a Blood Elf Paladin, but I've never really been into elves, and because you have to be an elf to play a Demon Hunter, I can't see me ever playing a Demon Hunter. I don't really know what the class is about, but they seem to be really good. I could Demon Hunter, I suppose, for Legion, because that would be appropriate. I don't know. Haven't really thought about it that much. Right, let's get, because it's a slightly lower level quest, let's get the paws and the things. Nelf Hunter, no other race or prof matters. See, yeah, I just don't like playing elves. I think it's mostly because well, the thing is, I am so kind of ingrained into the whole dwarf fantasy. Okay, so, for those of you who don't know, IRL, I am 5'4". I am exceedingly short for a guy, and as a result, most of my life, I've been teased and called dwarf and called a hobbit or a smurf or whatever you like, and I've kind of internalized the identity of being a dwarf. Now, whilst neither of my main characters are actually dwarves anymore, I did have a Dark-Eyed Dwarf main mage for a bit, but I've kind of grown away from mage. I feel unnatural playing an elf. I think that's just a thing. I play an elf and I'm just like, hey, it doesn't feel right. But then I know there are people that like properly identify with like elf culture, for lack of a better term, I guess you call it that. So yeah, I can't see me ever playing a Demon Hunter. Currently though, my mains don't include a dwarf, which is kind of weird. Ooh, flimsy cloak. Nice. I'm glad I didn't pick the quest reward for the cloak now, because I was thinking about it. My main is a Drakthir Warlock, which I'm just going to say now, Drakthir have the best racials, like bar none. The ability, the extra interrupt with the wing buffet, buffet, or whatever you want to call it, is incredible. The extra speed from flying, because I don't care what anyone says, that like swoop takeoff thing that you do, that swoop takeoff thing that you do, I think gives you extra speed. So you go a buff, and then foof, and you're flying full speed immediately. I think. And the regenerating health outside of combat. For a class that doesn't have a lot of healing outside of combat. Yeah, I just love it. And every time I think, I was doing horrific visions on my druid, because my druid's a tank, and I thought, oh, I can shapeshift into a stag and blah 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 and sally forth whenever I need to be fast, and then shapeshift into a bear when I need to kill things. And I thought that would be amazing, but no, I've been way more successful on my Warlock than I have on my Druid. I main Paladin and Druid on retail. Yeah, Druid's a lot of fun. Druid's a lot of fun. I've got a Bear Druid, which I really like. I don't tend to tank for groups. I just kind of went Bear because the Bear's the best for Delves. I kind of wanted to go Boomy, but I find the Boomy rotation a little bit hard to manage. It's like too many plates spinning for me. Paladin's decent, man. I mained Paladin during Wrath. I had a lot of fun maining Paladin on Wrath. I keep forgetting to activate my Imp because I'm used to not having to. I'm also not paying a huge amount of attention, so there's every chance I could just die. Yeah, I had a lot of fun on Ret Pally. I know sweet FA about Holy Pally. I've done a little bit of prop. Did some prop Pally during TBC Classic, which was fun. Until I discovered I really don't have the stones for tanking. I'm just trying to think. Which is a lot harder than it sounds. What's my other thing? Oh yeah, I've got a Worgen Druid. Bear Druid. Started life as a Boomy. Switched over to Bear once sort of like Delves became a thing. And yeah, I love being Bear because you can just walk into an area. You've got so much self-healing and so much protection. You just walk into an area, fucking thrash everywhere, everything dies. And if it doesn't, it doesn't matter because it can't fucking kill you. So you're absolutely fine. And I've now started and this is going to be a controversial decision. This is going to be a thing people are going to be like, you don't play elves, but you want to play this. My Death Knight is a Pandaren. There you go. I said it. Apparently, like, having a Pandaren Death Knight is, like, some sort of crime against humanity, so I've been told. Which is fun. But yeah, I kind of like... I don't really like the stance, because they kind of, like, hold the sort of ninja, sword behind the back thing. But their attack animation as a Death Knight is really cool. I really like it. I need... What do I need? A scavenge... No. Yeah, no, I need that. I need a scavenger paw. Oh, no, I don't need to... Don't be casting spells when you don't need to. Right, there, let's kill some Rattlecade skeletons. And then we can go back. Why didn't I immolate? That was poor rotation. Another chain cloak. Oh. Yeah, I've made a lot. I spent most of Dragonflight maining a Fire Mage, which was a lot of fun.
Too far away.
I don't know why, Demonology Warlock is just my jam. Which is another reason why I don't get on too well with Classic, because I fuck the meta. I will not, like, play a spec or class I don't like just because it suits other people. You know, because I won't enjoy it. it's like I play Demo Lock on retail, and I know everyone would love me to play Destruction, but I don't want to. I can play Destruction, I just know I won't enjoy it. Because also, summoning a giant army of demons and just throwing the enemy while you sit back nice and peaceful makes delves really easy, and makes horrific visions not all that difficult. Right. That's that. We need 4 rattle cage skeletons. I forgot how grindy it's a leather belt. I forgot how grindy leveling in OG Warcraft is. I've already got one of those. How full is my bag? Fairly, but not like, it's not brown trousers time yet. I don't get how some are already done with the visions. I've not even managed to do a full clear yet. Oh wow. I never did a full clear of Stormwind, but I have done a full clear of, many full clears in fact, of Orgrimmar. But then my Warlock is, as I said, 665 eye level. So I'm killing it. I did try using the masks. I used a mask, and I found it wasn't worth it. Because I could clear the whole thing, and I got, like... For a full clear, if you wipe out every single enemy and kill every boss in Orgrimmar, you get about 1,600 of the currency. Per clear. With a mask on, which increased health and damage of enemies by 25% and halved your maximum sanity, if you clear everything, as far as I'm aware, you get about 1,800. So that's 200 extra currency. And I don't think it's worth it. I think I would rather make 2 runs. There, death and dying. I'd rather do 2 runs without a mask than I would do one with a mask. Because particularly Thrall, fighting Thrall at the end of Orgrimmar is a fucking pain in the arse. He does so much sanity damage. But no, I hardly did any visions in Stormwind. Since I found out there was a fell cycle, there was like basically a Warlock motorbike is when I started doing them, and because I want the corruption of the aspects, the Void Dragon mount. I really want that. To get 400 was closer to a full clear on Stormwind than Orgrimmar. See, I wasn't really. I don't want to. This sounds really arrogant, but I wasn't really trying with Stormwind because I was kind of like, oh, it's a thing they've got. I'm not really that fussed about it. Then I saw that for 40k you can get a new, you know, the corruption of the aspects mount, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna have that. What can I? Do you mind if I ask what? Hey, brown trousers time. Do you mind if I ask what eye level your character you're trying to do them with is? Because I don't know if eye level matters. It might be that your gear gets scaled up or down or left or right, or I don't know. Right, let's go to a merchant. Oh, I've just had a thing cast on me. Oh, someone's cast Arcane Intellect on me, I think. Right.
What is it?
These guys don't have a repair thing. They're armourers, apprentice armourer, apprentice weaponsmith. Neither of them have a repair icon. That's interesting. Right, let's sell these. Because I don't think we need any of them. Duskback Wing. Oh yeah, that's a thing. In Classic, you can sometimes sell your 6/4 something. So yeah, you should be doing okay. I don't think it'd be that much difference between me doing it on 660 than you doing it on 640. What? You're Demon Hunter. Are you Demon Hunter? Because you just said no other race and prof matters. So I'm assuming you're a Demon Hunter. Or are you an actual... Oh no, Nelf Hunter. Sorry, you're a Night Elf Hunter. Sorry, not Demon Hunter. Getting confused. See, Hunter should be relatively easy as well. Are you Packmaster, Beastmaster? What's your spec and hero talent? Unedited drinking noise. This is what you come for. Pack, I think. You see, yeah. I would imagine that would be like, that's basically the Hunter equivalent of Demonology Warlock. And I'm having a whale of a time. I just summon a load of demons and throw them at the enemy, and I don't take any damage. So, I don't know. In Orgrimmar, I tend to go up the left side first, do the troll one, then go up into the... See, I've been doing it so many times, it's just become second nature, I've forgotten about it. And I basically do... Right, now, I've got to get this on the camera. Yeah, no, that's the right way. Right, from your aspect, I go this way. Oh, hang on. No. Yep, and then up, and then round that way, basically. But yeah, and then that usually gets me back to... in time. I can now do it on one sanity bar. Damage okay, so sanity that I lack. Oh, have you upgraded your sanity? Have you upgraded your sanity? Because if you haven't, I've upgraded 2 levels of sanity, and now I can do all of Orgrimmar in like a sanity bar and a half. Only last week. I can't find the items I need for this week. Huh? What do you mean items? You need currency. You go to the person, I can't remember what she's called, hang on. Blood thing. No, Dim. No. Hang on. Wait. Horrific visions. Sorry everybody, please hold. I must assist. Dim. Right. Next to... I can't remember what they're called. Right, so... to the... I can't find where they're called. To the right... of... ah, yeah, here we are. To the right of the... hang on, I'll bring up my chat so I can actually see you. Right. You do a quest to get an item that you trade for more level. No, that's not what I meant. Okay, so, if you're standing facing the portal, on your right, there's an hourglass. The hourglass upgrades your damage in Horrific Visions, your sanity in Horrific Visions, and reduces your sanity drain in Horrific Visions. In order to get an upgrade point for one of those, you have to trade in the currency, which I still can't remember. I'm going to call them corrupted memories. They're probably not. Come at me, comment section. And trade them in to the dragonkin that's next to them. You need an item to do it. That point you get from the dragon. Yeah. You trade in your memories, starting at like 400, I think, 200 or 400, to get a point. You need to do the quest. No, there's no quest. Not to my knowledge, I've not found a quest anyway. No. He does do a quest, but that's not what you need the points for. You can literally go up to him. There is a limit on how many you can do per week. I think at the moment we're limited to 5. 3 from last week, I think. No, we're limited to... how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. You can just trade in your currency for one of those points. And then upgrade your sanity. You don't need to do the quest. The quest is a bonus thing. Yeah. Well, I should probably hand him these quests. Hang on.
What do you require?
Thank you, adventurer. This armor should help you out. Hopefully, it should do you more good than the last one to wear it.
My friend, Marla Phipps, lived with her husband Samuel before the plague, but when the plague came, Samuel succumbed and joined the Scourge's ranks. Marla was spared and on death only to die at the hands of her now mindless husband. So strong was her love, however, that her last dying wish was to be buried with her beloved Samuel. Samuel Phipps roams at a ruined camp along the road northeast of Death Knell. Defeat him and grant Marla's wish. Bury him at her grave in the first row of our graveyard.
I am finished with you, adventurer. You have shown yourself to be worthy of the freedom that you have been given. Many will stand against you for what you have become, but know that no matter what they may try to do against us, we are free and will not be shackled again. Take these and be on your way. You have much to accomplish, adventurer.
I'm not going to get Curse of Weakness yet. I want Corruption, so I've got a couple of dots. But I'm going to mostly be using Curse of Agony, and I don't want to spend unnecessary silver at this point, because I also need to buy Demon
Want to make your
Training
demons
Book
more
as well.
powerful? It'll cost you, but you've come to the right place.
Blood Pact. Only thing I don't like about being a Warlock is having to train with demons. Yeah, you just need to get more currency, and you can trade in... That dragon will let you trade in currency for one of the points. Because that was the first thing I did, was I didn't, like, spend any currency on anything else. I got as many upgrade points as I could. The first week, I had enough upgrade points to get the top line. The top one... Oh, I've got 8 points. I think it's 4 a week. I got the top one, which gives you, like, a sanity regeneration orb that you can drop, like, 3 times. Essentially gives you a whole extra sanity bar. So you've got 4 sanity bars to deal with instead of 1. So, yeah, when you get low on sanity, you just drop the orb. Try and make sure it's outside of combat, and that'll replenish your sanity all the way. Because in combat, it does less. And then I got the top row of upgrades, and... which is... I'm low on sanity. Hello, Tash! The left side does... It's the wife! It's the wife. Hang on. Can I... Does this still work with Restream? I don't know. Let's try and find out. Does this work? There we go. It does! Way! I'm watching you from the car. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Hello. As your donkey. Yeah, just kill like 1 or 2 bosses, then kill the final boss. That's what I was doing. Yeah. When you early on, you have to do that. Not driving, obviously. Well, no. But yeah. I got the first one, which you have to get, and then I got the top row, and then I got the next 2 levels in reduction in sanity drain and increase in sanity, and now I can do the whole thing in 1 sanity bar. So yeah, Dim, that's my thing to you, is trade in thing. I'm out of data. Have a nice stream. Alright, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for popping in. Bye, wife. Bye. Right, what do you want?
There. If you're looking for something to make yourself useful, then listen up. We need fresh out-of-the-ground recruits to head into Death Knell and search for any sort of useful equipment. Most likely, they'll be in stacks of boxes. We expect more recruits to be rising soon, and unless we want them to stumble about naked, we had better get to scavenging. Well, get to work, you miserable bag of bones. I'm not going to reward those without some hustle.
One of our greatest struggles is obtaining the natural resources we need to survive. Gold was scarce even in the height of the Alliance's power. There is a gold mine to the northwest that has been overrun with spiders. We need gold from the mine, but we can't very well get it while the spiders are crawling around in there. I've not much manpower to commit to the task, so we'll just have to do it little by little. Get up there and see what you can do for us, adventurer.
That voiceover add-on is an absolute game changer. Where are these crates? There we are. Right, so far so good. We are level... something? Oh. Do. Yeah, to be fair, Dim, if you're still there, I struggled to start with as well. I was like doing 1 or 2 bosses, and I was just like, once I'd upgraded though, it was so much easier. So much easier. During my classic hardcore stream, I've talked about retail more than I've talked about classic. Sounds like me. Right. What are we doing? Right. That's a thing. Rattle cage skeleton. Where is... I need another box. I need 2 more boxes. Ooh. Box. Yay. So Star Wars. It has been a minute since I've played Star Wars. The thing with Star Wars was you could play it for free, but it was... I'm gonna go and do the level 4 quest first.
One of our greatest struggles is obtaining the natural...
Oh, you can replay the playing... Oh my god, that's amazing.
Even in the height of
that's amazing, but shut up. There we go. No, I don't want that down there, actually. I'd rather have him up there. Yeah. Can I get rid of him? No.
One of our greatest struggles is obtaining the natural resources we need to survive.
Yeah, no, I loved Star Wars The Old Republic. It was a grand time. But it wasn't worth playing without a subscription, and I couldn't afford 2 subscriptions. And the thing is that Star Wars The Old Republic probably isn't going anywhere, but it also doesn't get content as often. So I was just kind of like, well, is that instant cast? No, it's not, is it?
See what you can do for us, adventurer.
Bug eyes. That's what I need. If I do put my dots up and then just melee the things down, then I save on mana. That makes sense. But no, I did enjoy Star Wars. I feel like one day I'll go back to it. But the thing is, there's so much stuff going on in WoW, and there's so many different. And WoW is kind of, you know, it's moving at a fair rate of knots now. You know. We're going to have Season 3 probably soon, then we're going to have Legion Remix, then they're going to start talking about Midnight. There's stuff you can do on Classic if you want to. Like, I'm dipping into this now for the first time in years. Because, like, I never thought, because I don't raid, I never thought I'd have a character in Warcraft that felt like I'd completed it, like I'd done as much as I needed to do on that character, and I was just doing other stuff basically for enjoyment. And I've got that on my Warlock now, and I've nearly got that on my Druid. So yeah, it's fun to sort of dip in and out. So this is all going rather easily, isn't it? If I just slap my dots on these guys and melee them to death. I do need a staff at some point though. I don't like having a dagger. I'd rather have a staff. How am I doing? I could use a bag. That's probably why I should go tailoring, isn't it, really? I am fearful of caves, though. Oh, I've got to kill actual nightweb spiders. Oh dear. That might be a problem later. Oh, I've not got my demon armor up. What a bell end. Okay, one more. Fortunately, all these guys are yellow. It doesn't really matter. Where's the cave? Is it down here? Where's the actual cave? I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, this way, I think. Now, are the... Right, so these guys are yellow. Are the more aggressive spiders red? Because if I'm wandering around with yellow stuff... Ew, poison. Motherfucker. Yeah, the more dangerous ones are red. So, in theory... Right, so I can't wander around too much with these guys. Oh, shield. Oh, hang on. Okay. Okay. I am always scared. Always be scared of caves when playing hardcore. That is a hell of a range. Do these all have, yeah, 30-yard range? Yeah. Nice. Got to keep an eye out behind me though because of respawns. I don't want to get trapped in the cave because that would go very badly for me. Let's try adding one shadow bolt in. I don't want to go mad. Oh yeah, that makes a hell of a difference. Frayed pants. Brown trousers time. Oh. Oh. Okay. Go double. No, I'm not sealed in yet. I'm going to go back to... The imp having a conversation. That's not a thing that happens in Doodad. I'm running out of space slowly. Need to kill one more. Is there going to be a respawn? Is there going to be a respawn anywhere? Yes. There it is. That will mean I don't have to go too much deeper into the cave. Which is grand. Let's do a shadow bolt as well, which will probably kill it. There we go. Right, that's that quest done. Good, now we can run away. The only thing I don't like about being a Warlock is my level 60 mount quest. I'm probably just not going to get that quest, am I? Because I don't think I'm going to do group content on this guy. After he's 60, I wonder if you could transfer off of the hardcore server once he's 60. I don't know. Right. Nope. Boo. Boo. Because once he's 60, I don't know that I'm necessarily going to want to do anything with him.
What would you ask?
Have you managed to... Oh, this is the thing.
Great work, adventurer. I knew you weren't useless. Here, have one of the better items
Belt.
I've found out of the lots that have been collected so far.
Belt. Dun dun dun! That is a crude reference for anyone who is unaware.
Well, it's a start. It'll take a few weeks or months to fully clean out the infestation. After that, we'll have to get down there with some torches to burn away the webbing. You've done your duty well, adventurer. I'm sure I can find something else for you to do. You will be happy to know we appear to be making progress in the mine, thanks in no small part to your efforts. We can now turn our eyes to other concerns. My scouts have reported that a detachment of the Scarlet Crusade is setting up a camp southeast of here. The Scarlet Crusade is a despicable organization that hunts us, and they will not rest until every undead, Lich King's scourge or no, is destroyed. We must strike first. Be careful. Their unholy zeal makes them dangerous adversaries.
Let's do that next, because that is a level 4 quest, not level 5. So we'll go and do that next. I now no longer look like a warlock at all. I look like a random dude. Let's... Scarlet Armband. Because I'm going to do quests in order of difficulty. Because I want to do the lower level quests first, because I want to reduce my risk of dying. Right. Okay. Let's see how many of these we can kill. Add a buff. Oh, ding! Got armband, racket leather boots. We're now level 5, which is nice. Oh, he resisted. He resisted the thing. There we go. Got armband. Food, which is surprisingly useful. Oh. Oh. I've been invited again to... This is the second time I've been invited to join a guild. I'm probably not going to join a guild. Because I'm only here for, like... Once I've done, I'm going to, like, keep doing... If I die, then I'll keep going. And I'm going to randomize... My plan is to randomize every single character. Because this one was a random. I randomised the race and then randomised the class afterwards. So my plan is to keep randomising characters until I hit 60 on one. I'm only going to do hardcore on stream. Because I just think hardcore's quite entertaining compared to like a lot of other stuff. Because like, is that, you know, people secretly, well not very secretly, want to see you die, don't they? That's what they want. They want to see you get up to a super high level and die, so they can laugh at you.
Too far away.
Also, I never really played vanilla Warcraft. I joined during TBC. And I also joined Classic during TBC. I'm running out of mana quite quickly. I'm probably going to go demonology on this character as well. Just because I want to see how it works out for me. Because I'm demonology in retail, and I know demonology is mostly CAC in, Ow. Retaliation! Buff. Oh, refreshing spring water, ragged braces. Right. Right. So I can just dot things up, and then what I could really do with is a wand. Which is one of the reasons I'm probably going to go enchanting. Because once I get a wand, and I can just dot things up and then wand, which will mean I'm not going to have a lot of downtime. Because by not... Someone else at 60? Essentially, by not using Shadow Bolt, there's enough time after I cast both my dots. I'm going to use Shadow Bolt on this one though, because of the range. That I've got time to regenerate most of my mana before I move on to the next enemy. Oh. Oh. He's a boss. He's very close to other people. Is he a boss character, though? That's the question. Scarlet Armband. Scarlet Armband. Scarlet Initiate Robes. What is that? That is... What I've got is better. Doesn't look as good. Not even close. But my vest is better than the robes. See my vest, made from real gorilla chest. And these slippers are albino, African, endangered rhino, grizzly bear underwear. So if you haven't seen The Simpsons, then that was probably very odd to you. But then if you haven't seen The Simpsons, you're probably not a real person. Right, let's go and find Samuel and kill him. And that, I believe, might be Death Knell done with. I'm probably going to give it another 15 minutes. I'll probably finish about 11:30. I did say this was going to be a short stream. Thanks for joining in though, guys, because I have not really had too many people, because I've not been streaming. You know, people that did, you know, regularly come into my streams have kind of found other people to watch, I guess, which is absolutely fair. So everyone that's been here tonight, I do massively appreciate it. Because it would be nice to kind of, you know, rebuild my channel a little bit. It would be nice to get some people, you know, back in, try and rebuild something resembling a community. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to be able to stream that much, but it's nice to see some familiar faces. It really is. Oh, that's an orc. That's a pair of orcs. An orc hunter and an orc warrior. I would love to believe that that is a husband and wife. That's two rogues. An orc hunter and an orc warrior have come all the way here from Ogrima.
What now?
If only they listened to reason, eh, adventurer?
Ooh.
Perhaps we could sit them down for reasoning and
Fast
discourse. Ha ha! Light-blinded fools.
No, this has to be the dagger.
Reports from
Really wanted to move on to a staff, but
that an agent of the Scarlet Crusade
there it
was
is.
detached from the Scarlet Monastery and sent here to Deathnell. According to the reports, the messenger possesses important information on
Which
his
is the guy we just killed.
I do not have further details.
Motherfucker.
Whatever it is, we must have it. You're the most qualified person I have to send, adventurer. Find that messenger and bring me whatever information you can find.
Unedited drinking noise. I really want the staff. But I don't think I can use staffs, can I? Or staves. Do I have staves? No, daggers and wands. I really want staves. Bugger. Well, I'm not in a position to sort of like hold on to a staff because I haven't got a big enough bag. I'm not in a position to hold on to a staff until I can learn staffs, because I don't even know where you learn staffs from. I would assume it would be Undercity, but I don't know. Maybe I should check.
You have
But
done
weapons
a
are
good
expensive.
deed today, adventurer. Although our struggle against the Scourge continues, let us hope that Marla and Samuel will find peace together in their final resting place.
I'll be honest, I could give less of a shit. Terrible. If I ever played, like, there's a World of Warcraft, like, D&D, a World of Warcraft version of D&D, I'd absolutely play a Forsaken. Forsaken Warlock. That's actually my plan. There is a chance that I might get to play actual Dungeons and Dragons. My plan is Warlock. Warlocks work a little bit differently in D&D, but I'm still well up for it. Where is he? There he is. Right, can we draw him out without pulling anyone else? Yes, we can. Nice. Did I actually equip the... No, I did not. So that was with my stupid dagger. Right, nice. Well, so far so good. Not died yet. Apparently, according to statistics that I have read, if you reach level 14 as hardcore, then you are better than 50% of all hardcore runs. Apparently level 14, or well, level like 13.8 or something, is like the death point for like 50% of all players. Like, they don't reach level 14.
Forsaken.
How goes your mission?
Let's see what you've got. Some news of their exploits against us.
We'll take the staff.
Scouting reports, new orders, continue to build up a camp near the ruined city. Nothing we didn't know already. What's this? A map of the dispositions of some of their field commanders and agents. We can use this.
These will need to be taken to my superior, Executor Zygand, in Brill. With this information, we'll be able to deal a decisive blow to the Scarlet Crusade. Your services have been useful here in Deathnell, but I need someone to deliver this to Zygand, and I believe he'll be able to find you more appropriate work. Take the road north out of Deathnell. Soon after entering Tirisfal proper, you'll hit a crossroads. Take the eastern fork and keep going east. You'll pass Cold Hearth Manor along the way.
I don't want to get rid of the staff yet. Don't think I need this much food though. I'm going to sell the food I've got the least of. Don't feel like I need this much food. Right, so we're going where now? To Brill. Okay. I think once we get to Brill, I'm going to call that a stream. I know it's not very long, but what I'm going to try and do is I'm trying to do little and often. You know, hour and a half here, hour and a half there. It's also going to make the YouTube videos, because I'm streaming on YouTube now, a lot more digestible than like 2 or 3 hour streams. But like an hour and a half video is not an unreasonable period of time to watch. Also, I got work tomorrow. This voiceover add-on, though, is the tits.
Hey, mate. Do a favor for a young man who's been fighting more than his fair share of mindless zombies and spiders. I got this here letter that needs to go to Brill. To an innkeeper named Renee something or other. Don't really matter none what her last name is. Anyway, it's a nice, cozy little place full of victims of the plague, trying to make their way in the world. And it'd be a great spot for you to rest too if the need arises. You should check it out. You do, and I'll pay you well. What have we here? You look like a fledgling adventurer. If you hope to prove yourself to the Dark Lady, you need to learn the ways of the Forsaken. To the west, you'll find a farm. Humans infest the land like mold on a rotting corpse. And worse yet, the Scarlet Crusade patrols nearby from their tower. Teach those scum a lesson and steal 10 of their precious pumpkins. Once you have 10, take them to Apothecary Johann in Brill.
Okay. There is full pumpkin. Let's get them. Gold Queen, hello, welcome in. Sorry I did not see you there. 4-letter word. Work. Since we exist in a definitely PG stream. Walk. I'm just trying to think of other possible words. You said you had work tomorrow. My response was, that's a 4-letter word. Does it have A and N in it? Oh dear, dim. That's a 4-letter word. Yeah. I see. Sorry, I'm not with it. Yeah, no, I see. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Right, that's not ideal. Let's... Oh god, he resisted. Right, it might be brown trousers time, lads. Right. Oh, no. Absolutely no. Run away, little girl, run away. Yeah, no, we'll have none of that. How are you, Gold Queen? I'm going to bed in a minute. Oh, fuck you. I'm dealing 7 damage. I'm really not impressed. I need you dead as quickly as possible. Low health. I'm aware, but I think I'll be alright. Yep, right. Now I need to eat. %health remaining. Firing alert. You can disable this option. No, that's fine. That's an alert I need. Right. Now then, let's get these pumpkins and then let's go to bed. I think that's the plan. Right, let's... Because I don't actually want to kill the farmers. I need to kill the farmers. I want to kill the farmers, but I need to kill the farmers. I need to get the pumpkins, which are over there. That is, I need to wait till these go... Oh, hang on. No, he's fine, he's fine. Right, these... So, now let's just, for safety, let's kill these guys. Oh, no, there's a bloody dark hound. Right, okay, right, let's... do this as quickly as possible. One more, and then we will turn our attention to the other one. Is the imp dead? But I think I can... Right. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Right, let's... Right, and then... Right, that's good. Then we can cannibalize this guy. Ooh, giant chest. Then, hopefully, we'll get enough mana to summon the imp back. I'm only level 5 and this is already very stressful. Stab him in the doodas. Stab him in the kidneys. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Right. I do love that your little pet talks to you. Like, I don't think that happens in retail. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's dead. Oh my god, my imp died, like, so quickly. Right, come on. This is not good. This is not good. Right, let's use all of our mana. Because, oh, he resisted like a bellend. Way, ding! Right, let's bring that back. This is fairly stressful. Right. We need to kill. Oh. Let's do... He's attacking imp. He's attacking the imp. The imp is... I need a Void Walker. That's what I need. Need a Void Walker. Right. Okay, we're clear. Right. Gonna let my mana regenerate a little bit. Let's well, I'm gonna take a drink. Right. Attack me. I need to tank for my imp, really. Right, good. Ooh, our first bit of linen cloth. That's going to be good. So we can start... Did you know these particular mobs, if you kill enough of them, drop a one-handed staff broom grey item that sells for excellent sells excellent for RP. I did not know that. Shiny red apple. I did not know that. I was unaware. I was unaware. I've got quite a lot of range on these abilities. That is useful information, GQ, thank you. Brain full of farm locations. Oh, some more. I think I've got to go tailoring enchanting realistically. Have an eye on this one. Don't get out of range. That's it. As long as he's attacking me, that's fine, because I've got the health to withstand being attacked. Good. How many do I need? I need another 6. He's gonna... Jesus Christ! Oh, he's level 22. A level 22 rogue. Wow. Potentially I can get these 3 pumpkins. I think I'm going to have to kill this guy lurking over there, though. Nice. I think I'm going to have to kill this guy. Hopefully without pulling anyone else. Let's get it. And then it's off to Brill. And then, ladies and gentlemen, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, I am gonna go and end the stream. Just gonna get to Brill. Let's kill on the way. Hearth. Yeah, I will. I am not currently at... I could Hearth, but that would take me back to where I was. To the shallow grave. That would not take me to... actually where I want to go. So I haven't been to Brill yet. I'm gonna kill this guy. Because... that's the only thing I don't like. You didn't say... I haven't been there yet! I can't... Gold Queen, I cannot set my Hearthstone to somewhere I have not yet been. Yeah, I think I'd rather kill humanoids if I can, rather than straight over there into it now because of linen. You cannot set your Hearthstone somewhere you haven't been yet. Right. Let's cut across country here. Oh no, that's not an actual... That's Gordo. He's I remember now. He's not... Well, he is a quest, but he's... Don't want to pick unnecessary fights if I don't have to. He's a patrol. That
Look
just
at that
happened.
fluffy unicorn. He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. So fluffy.
I'd forgotten I had that. I've forgotten I had that as a blurb. Thank you very much, Gold Queen. I'm not sure when I added that. Fluffy stitches. Yeah, Gordo's about somewhere. But oh, there's a tailoring trainer on my way to Brill. I'm not going to worry about the tailoring trainer just yet, because I can do that next episode. I just want to get to the inn so I can log off, because I got work. I've got to get up in about 6.5 hours. Just going to make it then. Ooh, squirrel. No, badass. You need sleep. Yeah, no, that's the thing. I'm not going to... I'll pick up any quests that are there along the way. But I'm not going to... once I get to Brill, I'm just going to go in the inn and log off. Do remember to see the Warlock trainer, because do I go to the Warlock trainer first? Just so I don't forget to buy abilities next time. How much silver do I have? 4 silver. That's plenty of silver. Plenty of silver. So I'll come back for that guy. While I'm walking.
What are you looking for?
Scourge have trickled into Tirisfal Glades and have infested the area west of Brill, near the old bridge. Go there and beat back the rotting dead and ravaged corpses you find. Scatter their bones and bring back their putrid claws, and the Death Guards will reward you.
Right, here I am. I've arrived in the inn. So, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all very much for joining in. It's been nice to see you all. There's lots of people I haven't seen for a while. And, you know, a fairly decent number considering that I've been there streaming to Buttfuck Nobody for quite some time now. So, yeah, your presence is appreciated, all of you. Thank you all very much. And tune in next time for more adventures on our hardcore Warlock. And until next time, time for the cheesy sign-off. Always remember to be kind, have a laugh, and have fun. See ya!